so we're about to ask you a bunch of questions.
Yeah, we about to get up in
your business.
So
you said your first marriage. No,
we about to incriminate you, man. So we about to do a DJ Vlad or whatever.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So how long you been selling? Okay, so what is it that you do?
What's my do? Right now, man, I'm primarily an online coach. You know what I'm saying? So I train cats. I have a whole app and program that I'm working. You see me personally training people or working with them in the gym. My goal is for them to graduate, right? So you start off with me working with you one-on-one, and then eventually you go to your own program where you don't need me anymore, and then you transition on to like it's just a monthly check-in situation. So that's primarily what I do, man. I'm more of a life coach and then a trainer at this point.
That's great, because it's like that's what you're supposed to do when you go to a trainer. You're supposed to graduate to go get to do your own.
Yeah. You don't really too much typically hear that either,
because they want money.
But they don't have the business structure or the practice that way. Like I actually have a mentor that I hired that kind of taught me the game in a certain way, and I'm confident in the way that I'm training people and building business that it all works out. You know what I'm saying? So like, as some people are graduating to the standard program, a lot of people are still coming into the hybrid model and just running through. So kind of like a matriculation. They just like through school.
So what made you take that route of just being a trainer, then having them graduate and everything? Because a lot of like we just said, a lot of trainers just
train somebody for years, right?
Yeah.
The route I want to do is just I want the results and I want the flexibility in my schedule. Like I don't want to be in the gym all day, and I just have other aspirations of how I want to run a business. And I have an MBA, so like I look at numbers and I look at stuff and how it makes sense. And I'm 40. I turned 40 this year, so I can't do this forever. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure that I put myself in position to be able to retire with a business plan, business model in place.
Okay.
Talk about your own fitness journey, because I know you have a story behind your own fitness journey.
Well, for me, man, fitness has been a big part of my life because I was overweight as a kid. So yeah, I was like, when I was 10 years old.
You know this ain't the first time I interviewed you.
When I was 10 years old, I was 210 pounds. So wearing a size 40 pants. Wearing a size 13 shoe. I wear a 12 now, so that lets you know how fat I was. My feet was even fat. You know what I'm saying? So like I think that doing that, so like football and playing sports kind of got me working out, doing stuff, and I just kind of learned through sports that like hard work kind of pays off. You know what I'm saying? So like, okay, I work out hard, I do hard, I'm getting stronger, I'm getting faster. That kind of work, and like so that's kind of how I transformed myself, and then. I met a guy named Mark Hale, who kind of helped me like get the nutrition part. But then I became a trainer for the first time, training my mother.
Okay.
So I was playing arena football and I broke my foot. I broke my foot playing football, so my mother had to take me to the gym every day. So when she would take me to the gym, she would just sit out there and wait for me to train and lift and stuff like that. And so like, cause I was trying to get back, like let me stay in shape, cause you know what I'm saying. Opportunity comes, I want to go back.
Yeah, exactly.
And so like, my mom was like, "Well, I'm gonna just come in there. I'm just instead of waiting out here." And then I was like, "Well, okay, I'll train you. I'll teach you some stuff." My mother lost like 70 pounds.
Wow,
you know what I'm saying, during that time. So like, it was good, and I was just really happy with how she transitioned and what it did for her mentally.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? How it changed her mind, got her in good shape, and got her feeling good about herself, and built her confidence. So, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in an abusive household, so like seeing a woman transform because she's transforming her body, it was dope. So with that being said, I'm sorry if I'm rambling, guys.
Oh no,
I'm good.
This your show, bro.
All right, cool. So then, like with that being said, I never wanted to be a trainer because all the trainers I saw were broke at the time. Like this is like 2014, 2015. I had a job, like I had a marketing job. I'm playing football. I'm really not trying to think about becoming a trainer. And so like I had a friend that was actually a celebrity trainer at the time. So like I'm seeing all these broke people around me, but then I saw my friend actually, he had just got done training Neo.
He's a white guy?
No, he's black. He got Neo in shape.
Okay.
He was training Diddy, and Trey Songz too for a little bit, and that transitioned him into Kevin Hart. So then he started training Kevin Hart.
Okay.
And so during that time, His name is Boss. Shout out to my boy Boss. So me and Boss started training these clients. So like I started like piggybacking off of his business, training the clients that he couldn't service. Mm-hmm. So then I got a chance to travel the world, go overseas, Italy, Saudi, do our stuff. So I started my training experience is not like any other trainer experience. I got a chance to like be able to do that, and you know what I'm saying? I think that kind of like launched my career as a trainer.
I think that's dope that he pulls you in too, because a lot of people don't even.
I remember this vaguely.
Remember I was in and out the city a lot.
And then you went to then you started working at Lifetime. And your mom used to come there all the time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I remember.
Yeah. So I did Lifetime for a little bit, and then so like when I came back, so I trained one Prince. I helped him lose 100 pounds. Came to Lifetime. Once I came to Lifetime, I left Lifetime and opened my own gym.
Okay.
Remember? So I opened my own gym, in Mayfield. So, and then I had my own gym for a while, and then I was expanding. Mm-hmm. And this is crazy. So I was expanding, and then I was going to open a gym in Mayfield Village, but the city wouldn't accept my conditional use permit of the space I had bought. Mm-hmm. So like the space I had bought, I had contractors and everything ready to go, and then COVID hit. And then COVID hit, so then I just
that's everybody's story.
COVID hit. So then when COVID hit, I just was like, well, I'm using my contact, and I just left the country and just went to Saudi Arabia and trained another high-end client, and then I was just out there back and forth for like a year.
I mean, talk about that. I mean, going to different countries and training. I mean, that's dope that your boy pulls you in, because a lot of people are selfish. They want everything for themselves or whatever. So that's dope that he pulled you in. It was like, hey, you could do this. But talk about you training overseas and everyday experience.
So the dope. So like everybody calls himself a prince, and when I was in sorry, because them cats is low key billionaires, so all them rich, so everybody calls himself a prince. Yeah. But like the actual guy I was training is the literal prince. His father is the face of the money. His brother is MBS, which is the president. Okay. So like this guy's big time, man. I think the experience was crazy. I remember one time we went to London, just so we can get like a hair restoration, whatever. This is during COVID time, so remember it wasn't as popular as it is now. So we went to London, and he was doing that. He was like, "Yeah, we're gonna take the private jet," and blah blah blah. I was like, "All right, cool, we're gonna take the private jet." Man, see, you already impressed. I'm already impressed by that myself, right? Yeah. But you get to the airport, and he got his own wing. At the airport, that's his own wing, stuff like that, where he sits, chill. Yeah. I've never experienced this, but a pilot coming up to him and asking him, "So what time do you want to leave?" Has a whole flight crew, has his whole people here, people there. Then we get to I'm thinking like a G5 or something like that, regular private jet. Get to the plane, it's a 747. It's his own customized 747, TV, leather, video games, stuff like that, all in throughout the thing.
I'd have fainted.
Yeah, but I was just going to say that. Because I'm up there the whole time.
No, you gotta play it cool.
I'm the whole time trying not to act ghetto.
You gotta play it cool.
You gotta act like you used to stuff.
I would have been in the bathroom on the phone like, man, they got TVs.
Bro, it was crazy, bro. So like, yeah, you couldn't really do that. They used to like put certain things on my phone. I couldn't take pictures and stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, everything was like you know what I'm saying, monitored and stuff, because he's the Minister of Defense too. So like I couldn't like you know what I'm saying, have certain contacts during a certain time. It was real strict, but it was cool. The money was great. Opportunity was great. I had my own villa when I was there for a while. Sheesh. And then he actually moved me into the palace because he wanted me closer. So I lived in the palace. Was cool. Where I lived, I had my own little apartment underground. Bowling alley, movie theater, and the gym was above where I stayed. And so this is all within his compound. It's a palace. So the gym was above where I stayed. Had a pool in the middle of the floor in the gym. It was sick.
I never came back.
I had a family, man. So I was going back and forth, man.
I was like, man, I don't know. I was like, oh, I'm gonna come back. Like,
it was cool. So that was cool. Another big flex. It was a car called a Brabus. If you guys are familiar with the Brabus, it is Mercedes-Benz makes 9 of these a year. It looks like a G-Wagon, but it has a big B on the front. It's fire car, bro. So I remember Mercedes-Benz coming up, dropping it off, and like how they just dropped it off like that. That was cold. That was a very cold experience.
Like a movie, right?
It's like Coming to America. It's really like Coming to America. Coming to America stuff, for sure.
What's the best advice you done gotten so far, like from anybody?
The best advice I've gotten is to trust your purpose. Mm-hmm. Like whatever you prayed about, meditate, understand yourself to be who you are, to stay in your lane, stay in your purpose. Because once you deter or detract from that, it's like, or go away from that, it's like a fly hitting a window. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? When the back door is open.
It's like deja vu, because I was just talking the other day about purpose, and I was talking to somebody else about purpose, and I was just thinking a lot about purpose, and you said that
everything aligns. But once you're in purpose, everything aligns.
Because sometimes it doesn't seem like you have a purpose, and then certain things. Because I've been through that before, and then certain things will happen where it's like, dude, because people would tell you have a purpose, and certain things will tell me, you'd be like, oh. You start seeing the purpose that you actually do.
And sometimes it's not always clear. We got a lot of distractions in this world, whether it's TV, video games, social media, relationships, stuff like that. So then that's when you got to fast. If you can't see clearly, it's best. My personal experience, it's best to fast. Cut the TV off. Cut the meat out. Cut some of the just drink alkaline water. Do what you got to do so you can just hear clearly from God and search within. You know what I'm saying? So like I think that's the biggest key. If you feel like you can't figure out your purpose or where you at, and then once you start moving in the right direction, you gotta pay attention to the signs, man. Everything's right there.
Yeah, man, you speaking to me. I'm thinking like, man.
Yeah, you got to, man.
Yeah, so we talked about, all your work and everything. What interests do you have? What's your interest? How do you relax? How do you wind down?
How do I wind down, man? I have a couple little hobbies I'm into, like Japanese whiskey. I like Japanese whiskey.
That's new.
Yeah, I like cigars, mainly Nicaraguan or darker flavor wrap cigars, stuff like that. And really just spending time with my family. Like if I'm not, doing anything like that, if I'm not solo, if I got my girls, I got my son, like I'm heavy on the adventures and doing stuff. Like we're not going to sit around and watch TV and play games. Like we're going to go out. I have a membership to the Child's Place. I have a membership to the art museum. I have membership to things that we can always go and do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good because like with my son, like with me and his mother, we try to expose him to a lot of stuff that we weren't exposed to as a child. Like his mother, she worked for Metro Health. She's like in the community. She do a lot of community engagement. So, she's always taking him out in the community. He's seeing underprivileged communities. He's volunteering. Actually, a couple weeks ago, he filmed a commercial for Metro. I don't know when it's going to be airing or whatever.
That's dope.
Yeah, so they asked him to be in the commercial and everything. So he filmed the commercial. It's coming soon, I guess. So I can't wait to see that. And we like I said, I try to expose him, to different things. I don't push him. Like today, he called me, told me that he's going to be playing the violin. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So I just think that's dope when you try to, give your kids something better than what you had.
Absolutely, it should always be a progression. Each generation.
What's your musical taste? What type of music you be listening to?
Something music to listen to, man. You know what? I'm so sad because all the artists that I fall in love with their music and their point of view, they tend to either get killed or something. So like it makes me sad, bro.
Tupac.
But not Tupac. Nipsey, Young Dolph. Like I like their point of view, man. I also like people like Donald Glover. I know you're a Kanye fan. Yeah. You still Kanye?
Yeah.
He's a musically,
undercover.
Musically, Kanye have always been my favorite rapper.
But so like when I'm not listening to that, I like listening to people like Sabrina Claudio. You hip to her?
Yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah, man. Yeah, she's
very
dope. Yeah, Sir, Bryson Tiller's first album. Trap Soul, that's a classic. It stays in constant rotation in my musical play. What's his name? Eric Bellinger. Certain man, you know what I'm saying? Like the trappier soul, you know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of like my vibe.
It's like 4 Bats.
4 bats. I ain't hip to that.
Oh yeah, look the 4 bats.
He always
Get me together, man.
Yeah,
like,
he's not hip to 4 bats.
He always,
like if you see, it's so funny because like he sings.
Okay.
But like if you ever see his videos, they got like shiesty masks.
Oh,
It's like, so if you listen, if you don't have the sound on, you think it's like a trap video.
Yeah.
But he's singing though.
Okay.
Yeah. So he got a.
I like Lucky Day too. It's cool. So,
I don't know if I would trust his taste. he probably, this dude probably somebody from Tubi.
Tubi rapper. But I love Tubi.
I'm not dogging Tubi. I'm not dogging Tubi.
Speaking of Tubi, what kind of movies do you like? That's what I watch.
You know what's funny?
One of my clients is in Tubi movies.
You know what's funny? No, I'm not dogging Tubi. You know what's funny? We were talking about. I posted. What's your I posted on Facebook. I said, what actor or actress, if you see them in the movie, if they're in the movie, you know you got to watch it. Name an actor or actress, if you see them in the movie, you know you got to watch it. Like your favorite. Like you be like, if they're in the movie, I'm watching it. You know, but
Idris Elba.
It's kind of funny because I was reading it. And I was like, damn, I like a lot of white.
Denzel, Idris.
Yeah, because I'm like,
you know my favorite actor though, bro? Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf. There's nothing he's been in that I don't like, but I love Shia LaBeouf.
I forgot all about him.
Man, he go hard, man. He's a great actor, man.
Yeah, I forgot all about him because it's certain actors and certain actresses. I'd be like, and then some I don't even be knowing their names, and I'd be like, if I see them in a movie, like a lot of the white ones, like I don't be knowing their names, but I'd be like, if I see them in a movie, I'm like,
you racist. I mean,
but how
you don't know their names?
But the thing is, I have more white actors and actresses
that you like, but you don't know their name.
I mean, let me see. You want to know what? It was a show.
It's a show. It's a show. Kidman, right?
Yeah, Nicole Kidman. It's a show.
She is solid.
Yeah, it's a show the other day. I was like, I'm only watching because Nicole Kidman in it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And I'm watching. I'm like, I ain't liking this show, but Nicole Kidman in it. Because it's just the show. I forgot what it's called. It's The Perfect Family or something like that.
Yeah.
And it's, you see, I
heard of it.
It's just too soap opera-ish.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't think the writing is like as great as I thought it was going to be. Because I know Nicole Kidman was in Eyes Wide Shut is one of my favorite movies.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that writing is like amazing.
Yeah, see, like if I'm not watching Tubi, I watch documentaries, or I like watching like Gladiator movies, or like 300, like Gladiator 2's coming out with Denzel Washington in it, so I can't wait for that to come out. Like I watch like The Predator and stuff like that.
I'm a nerd, man. I'm a big Marvel, DC fan.
Me too.
That's where I come from.
Man, I'm more Marvel.
I'm definitely more Marvel, but DC got better shows.
Getting better now.
DC's getting better. DC got better shows.
Yeah.
But Marvel got way better movies.
But you see, the reason why I don't get into those movies, even though I've seen Black Panther, is because like I'm one of them type of people where I like to watch movies. I have to see them in sequence. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like
all the time.
Yeah, so it's like I can't watch the movie that's like in the middle and then like
go back.
They
bounce around.
You know, Agatha coming out.
Agatha the witch.
Agatha coming out. It's crazy because what was that? You know, one of my favorite ones. What's that lady name? The one where it starts off like she's like doing like she's in the 60s. What's her name?
No, that's not Agatha, but she's
Agatha's from that one.
Yeah, she's from that, but she's the witch too. She's
and I was watching
but she's the witch too.
Yeah, I was watching. I was like, this is terrible. And then
it transitions.
Then the black girl come on. Then the black girl come in. You like, this is the best show I ever.
That show was great.
That show was so good. I'm gonna remember the name of that show. That was one of the best ones ever. Because I'm like, this is boring. This is like watching
stupid.
This is so stupid.
You don't realize that this chick putting the whole city in a trance.
Yeah, and she's the one doing this.
And
she's the one that's like making these people do this. And she's controlling these people. And that black girl that came, I can't remember her name. Yeah. The black girl came, she knows about...
She knows something now.
Was it Miss Marvel? Is it Miss Marvel?
It wasn't Miss Marvel. It wasn't Miss Marvel, though.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, I didn't really like Miss Marvel, though.
Captain Marvel, that was good. Not Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Okay, so back to my boy Shia LaBeouf. It's this movie called Peanut Butter Falcon. You ever seen that?
No, that
Peanut Butter Falcon is a fire movie, man. It will tug on your heartstrings.
Peanut Butter Falcon,
man. That's one of my favorite movies. It's another movie called I love movies, man. The Last Dragon is my favorite movie of all time.
Oh,
That's
you
just,
are
that's just
the last dragon.
favorite
Man,
movie of
that
all
movie
time.
dope,
That
man.
movie was
My
great.
favorite movie of all time.
Yeah, that movie dope.
It's another movie called Adjustment Bureau. One of the white actors that I like to watch, Matt Damon. I actually know his name.
Dude, I like Tom Cruise, even though I don't think he's the best actor. But if he's in a movie, you know the movie's gonna be good.
Yeah, I will watch the Tom Cruise movie.
Keanu Reeves, he ain't the best actor, but if you know if he's in a movie, the movie's gonna be good.
But have you ever seen the Adjustment Bureau? Man, I'm a nerd, man. I'm sorry, guys, but Adjustment Bureau, fire movie. It's
Al Pacino in the movie, I'm definitely watching.
Oh yeah.
It's about it's about basically like these quote unquote angels or whatever they call or people, you know what I'm saying, like guiders. And so basically this guy, Matt, meets this chick, falls in love with the chick, and they trying to stop him from being with her. And they trying to stop him being because they feel like she's going to distract him because they want him to become the president of the world because he's going to be a great president and a good leader. So they doing everything they can to block him to change the timeline.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
You about to look it up.
No,
what I'm looking up is
it's a dope movie, man.
There's another actor that I'm watching the show. No, I don't know his name.
That's crazy.
All right, but I'm watching the show just because he's in it, and I'm not.
What's the show?
Chaos.
I saw Chaos.
Chaos. What's his name?
That's funny. I don't know his name either, but he's been around for a while. I
know his first name, Jeff. I don't know his last name. I'm about to find him.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. He does all those home commercials, those rent home commercials.
Yeah, his name Jeff something. I'm about to find him.
Yeah.
Chaos. Let me see. Chaos Cast.
While he's doing that, while he's trying to figure out who this actor is, so like, what's next for you? What do you have planned? You say you live in your purpose. What do you have going for yourself?
So what's next? Business wise, we're going to expand the other side of Extreme. So I'm looking at the attire place next door.
Okay.
So that's going to be a CrossFit area.
Okay.
So we're going to build that out because CrossFit is kind of like my specialty.
Okay.
So building that out, building that business up, working with that next, and also, man, just focus on just continue to build people up, work on things. For me, I feel like in this season, I'm just in a coaching mode, so I'm just want to help people and help them just stay on track.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So bigger than just training, like I said, I'm more like in my role now with people's lives is more than just fitness coaching, like you know what I'm saying.
So I just want to add this too, man, and I'm not just saying this because like
Jeff Goldblum, but go ahead.
Jeff Goldblum,
yeah. And I'm not just saying this because like we know people at the extreme or whatever, and like I'm one of the type of people, I'm like cut and dry, and I just tell people this all the time, like, and I don't, I just tell people how I really feel. The extreme is like the best gym to work at, especially like people, like especially people wise, the atmosphere. And I'm real big on like the atmosphere. Like if I'm not feeling the atmosphere, I'm not.
He'd have been left.
Yeah, I'd have been left.
Because he's an introvert.
Yeah, I would have been left. And it's just like, man, the feeling that you get going in there, it's like, it's like everybody is like family. Cool. Issues, no problems.
That's the one thing Phil wanted to create, though, right?
Yeah,
that family vibe.
It's
definitely like that.
Yeah. It's an easy place to lose weight and get in shape.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, like, and then people be like supportive. Like I walked in the other day, and then this young lady, she was like, she's like, congratulations. And I'm like, congratulations on what? She's like, we see all the weight you lose. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that, like people make you, if you do, and if you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, they'll still like,
they still show you love and
still show you love, like what you hear every day.
You hear every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's another thing too. Like I work out at Planet Fitness, and it could be packed in this. I can't work out on nothing. It could be packed in the extreme, and I can still find something to work. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. Yeah. So I mean,
they got functional machines though. They got machines that really that you need, and I think it's kind of like you got to think about a lot of those gyms. They have a lot of female influence. Mm-hmm. This gym has a lot of male influence. So it's a lot of machines that are going to cater to men that.
And then they have the classes that cater to the women.
Yeah. So, man, we appreciate you being a part of that and everything, man. Because, man, that atmosphere is great. And I'm not saying this because, we've had most of the Extreme on the show, but I'm honest, man. Yeah. But we appreciate you coming through, man, sharing your experience and everything. And, we got a lot more to go to the show.
So we're about to move on to the next topic. And what
we got some entertainment topics.
Entertainment topics, so we're about to move
Let's
into
get
that
it.
portion. So let's get it.